on our way to Jerusalem. Beth's made sure she's got everything.
Thank you for saving me.
Yeah, both shower stuff and phone charger. But we've got it, that's the important thing. Right. Navigating our way to Jerusalem.
Let's go.
Just in time for Passover. It's currently 11:32. Let's see if we can make it to Jerusalem on time. Whoa! It's a train. Did you think it was like a Rome thing again? So we've just checked into the hotel alley. Beth promised me at the end of this street will be the old city. I'm not sure how much I believe that, but we'll find out. But everything is shutting early because it's Passover tonight. First glimpse of the old city. We're here. Look at this. So where are we? What gate's this?
Jaffa Gate is just here.
Yeah.
The new gate is just there.
Okay.
So we're going to walk down here towards Jaffa Gate.
Nice. Let's go to the Jaffa Gate. Walking. Yeah. Interesting. Well, at least I know which way the Western Wall is. So around this corner is the Western Wall, but I can't look at it yet because Beth wants me to find the best spot to see it. So I'm aware that it's behind me. And apparently the iconic site of the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Dome of Rock. But Beth is currently blocked off by this plastic screen. So we'll see if we can find another way. I'll let you go first. Right, Beth shows me around this corner. There's the Kota. So. So yeah, we can see them setting up now for Passover. It's going to be really interesting to see what it's like on the first night of Passover, like if it's really busy. We're going to see if they allow us to actually stay as long as this as well. Because Beth said they potentially might like try and move us, so all the people who are actually pray. Look who's here, Kieran, at the Western Wall. What are the chances?
I was about to say hi.
Here's your moment, Kieran. What would you like to say? Hello. Hello. To Mum and Dad, because they're the only ones that watch this. So, and Beth's family.
And
Beth's whole family watches it.
Siobhan, maybe?
Yeah, but not you. You brought our viewership down. Introducing Beth to Wallace and Gromit. Castle Rabbit. Only thing we can find worth watching on Hebrew TV. Or on this TV.
Yeah.
Another day of adventure. Bit cold. Hey there, we're at the Dome of the Rock. That's the Dome of the Rock up there. And the reason why it's called the Dome of the Rock is because inside of it is a rock which is believed to be where God created the world from, and also where Muhammad ascended up into heaven on the night journey.
So it's built here on the Temple Mount, which is an important site for Jews as well, because this is where the temple used to be at the same site, and now we have the Dome of the Rock, which is a mausoleum and not a mosque, as people often say.
Yeah, because there is actually a mosque on this site, but it's way over there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'll put the clips on here so you can see it. But that's believed to be the third most holiest site in all of Islam. The first one being in Mecca and the second one being in Medina. So yeah, that is the Dome of the Rock, stunning building, and enjoy these shots. Beth looking out on the Mount of Olives. Alright, so we've got the Mount of Olives here, we've got the Lion's Gate here, and this is going to be the start of the Stations of the Cross, according to Beth. Now, according to Christians worldwide as well, not just Beth.
I decided.
Yeah, Beth just decided. She's got the authority. She studied the Abrahamic religions at Heath Rock College. Not many people did.
That's true.
Not many people did. So yeah, this is the start of the Via Dolorosa. Hey, so now we're currently just walking down the Stations of the Cross. This is the first station here. This is the station of flagellation, or where Jesus was condemned in his trial. So there's a nice little chapel here. But yeah, this is the first stop, and then we're just going to try and make every single stop as well.
So we just arrived at the second station of the cross, which is marked behind us there. You can see with the number and with the little statue. And this is where Jesus took up the cross, so where he was given the cross here on the Via Dolorosa.
So this is the third station of the cross. This marks the time where Jesus fell over for the first time, which obviously he was whipped and beaten beforehand. So the weight of the cross was too much to bear at this point as well.
This is the fourth station of the cross, and this is where, according to church tradition, Jesus met his mother Mary while he was on his way to the crucifixion site, and so he had an encounter with Mary, as you can see depicted here. Just where the station of the cross is.
Hey, this is the fifth station of the cross. This is where Simon Cyrene was made to carry the cross for Jesus at this point.
Okay, so we're here at station number 6, and this is where Veronica wiped the face of Jesus as he was coming up the slope here, the steps.
Nice. Hey, so we're at the 7th station of the cross, that one. So this is where Jesus fell for a second time, and we're nearly about halfway through our Station of the Cross journey.
So here we are at the 8th stop on the Via Dolorosa, the 8th station, and this is where Jesus met. They call the daughters of Jerusalem, the women of Jerusalem, and he said to them, don't weep for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. And he was predicting that the city would be destroyed, which it was by the Romans like 40 years later.
Hey, we're now outside of market. We're now at the 9th station of the cross, where Jesus fell for a third time.
And then we've got the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in the background there. So that's where we're heading now for the other station.
Yep, that's my first glimpse of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre as well. So that's where we're going to end up.
Inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre on the upper bit, and we have 3 stages of the cross here. So the first one is that they took the garments and clothes off of Jesus, and so they did that as a way to kind of take away his dignity. The second one is that he was nailed to the cross, so we can see behind is the site where they believe that the cross was, so he was nailed to the cross there. And the third one is that he died on the cross. They believe on this site it's up above the rest of the church because he was, as you see like from the photos, believed to be crucified on top of a hill at Calvary, and so that's why he's up above this bit.
So this is the 13th station of the cross. We can see the slab that Jesus' body was laid on after he was crucified, and we can see that this is a site of much respect for people. People are rubbing their rosaries, their icons against it, and they're praying on the slab as well, because they know that this is where Jesus' body touched and was laid.
So we're at the last station of the cross, the final station. Behind us is the tomb where they believe Jesus was laid after he was taken down from the cross, and this tomb behind us. And then of course the resurrection a few days later, so it's very busy at the minute in the week for Easter.
Yeah, but we're going to try and come again later, not today, but in the future, to see if we can get any better chances of seeing inside. But those are the stations of the cross.
Garden tomb, which is a sort of alternative place for where the tomb of Jesus may have been. So some people came to the Holy Land, and instead of at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre where they just were, they came here and they felt that this was the right place. Firstly, because there's a rock on the other side of the garden, which you'll see in the video, which has some eyes in it and did once have a mouth in it, and they believe that that is the skull because Jesus was crucified at a place called Golgotha, which means the place of the skull, and so they believe that's why it may have got its name from that. They also think it may have been here because we always think of Jesus being crucified on a hill, but they said that that wasn't actually biblically true, and they thought it was more likely that he was killed by the roadside because the Romans did that so that people travelling would see the bodies of people who were being crucified, and it's a kind of warning not to do the same thing. And this is right by the roadside to the main city, so they believed it could have been here. And so they set up this place as the Garden Tomb, and it's an alternative place to come, and many Protestant traditions, particularly the Anglican tradition, believe that this could be the actual place of the tomb. And we both agreed that it's a very kind of peaceful place. It's nice for us because it's based off of the idea of an English garden. So if you come here, it definitely has those vibes.
Yeah, compared to this morning when we're walking down the stations of the cross, the Via Dolorosa, and ending up at the Church of Holy Sepulchre, this is a lot more peaceful and a tranquil place. Loads of greenery, plants, places to sit, just be quiet. Even if you're, not necessarily that religious, it's just a nice place to go, just to get some peace, essentially. So yeah, definitely one to visit, and I think definitely one that not many people know about. because it's not even that busy here, and it's the middle of the day. So. On our quest now to get some food, because it's the one thing I keep on talking about, food. But we're back at Damascus Gate, behind these tents. So we're currently on the Ramparts walk, which is like a walk up the city wall. It is 25 shekels each. We're going to see if we can actually walk all the way across, because apparently one section of it's closed, but Beth's adamant that we're going to find a way. If you look closer, you can see the top of Beth's head. There she is. Overlooking the old city from the Rampart Walk. We've got all the rooftops of the houses. We've got the Dome of the Rock over there. We've got Beth over here. Hey. Show Beth the way. Go. Lead Beth. Where'd you want to go? Where was Jesus buried? Show us where Jesus was buried. Where's the tomb of Christ? That's all bullet holes.
Holy Spirit, rain down. Holy Spirit, rain down. Kiara lama yashere. Kiara lasakaya lama yashere. Roh Kudus, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, rain down. Holy Spirit.
That was awkward. Just then. But now they're doing it acoustic.
Acoustic, no instruments.
Because
Until it's resolved.
below us is the tomb of David.
It's the tomb of King David.
So
And it's the first day of Passover, so you're on top of a holy day. And
so that's why I couldn't film earlier in the tomb either, just because it's a holy day.
I'm sure we'll go
Again. Okay.
again.
Okay.
I'd like to go
Watch
again.
this space.
Why not?
We might go
'Cause
again.
It's close, so we can go.
True, it is close. But yeah, so no amplified music or chauffeur horn blasting on a High Holy Day. We've learned our lesson. Yeah. Currently 5 o'clock with those bells. The bells of Notre Dame. Just kidding, it's not Notre Dame. It's probably the bells of the Great Domitian. So we'll go back there when it's less busy, so you can see exactly what it's like. But now we're just heading back to our hotel because we are tired. We've been walking around since like 7, and we've got our very comfy bed to look forward to. It's not that comfy actually, it's rock hard. We're going to complain and see if we can get another bed. So fingers crossed for us.